Sanjay Jain sir is the.
Hello.
Sir, please start.
नहीं
फोन नीचे रख दो
कौन है
सर फोन नीचे रख दो फोन नीचे रख दो
Hello, now I can see a lot of faces. Hello everyone, I am
Hello.
Sanjay Jain. I am returning officer of this election process. I welcome you all for this soapbox. It may kindly be noted that this soapbox is webcasted live. I think you must know that this soapbox is an opportunity for the candidate to share their vision, thoughts, and ideas, not only to the EC members, I think most of them are there, but to the larger alumni base. Moreover, the team with which you are going to work, most of them are here, like Kalpan Shukla, the incoming president, Gaurav, the secretary, are here. They would also be keen to know your thoughts and about your ideas about the betterment of the association, and what do you plan and how do you plan to convert your thought into actions. When you are through, you are likely to be asked certain questions, so be prepared for that. My request to the audience is to restrict themselves to the questions which are related to the points, the ideas shared by the candidates. It will save a lot of our time. It may kindly be noted that when the candidate is speaking, all others would be muted. So I will not waste more time and we shall start the process. But please note down one thing, that the maximum time given to a candidate is 5 minutes. And after 4 minutes, you will get an alarm. And in any case, you need to finish your soapbox in 5 minutes. So let's start. I think Mr. Umesh Goel is the first candidate who will. So I think welcome Umesh.
Just one query, Sanjay, before we start. Is there any guidelines on the format also?
No, I think whatever you feel you can do for the betterment of the organization, for the association.
No, I'm not talking about the vision or the your ideas point of view. Otherwise, I mean, some introduction also, or
yeah, I think you can take a couple of seconds to introduce yourself, and I think it is also part of your soapbox, what you have done. I think that will come handy for the audience to know you better.
Right.
That's all. Thank you.
Right.
So Umesh, you can start.
Yeah.
Satishji, just a minute. Satishji, you please keep track of the timings, and after 4 minutes, you give an alarm so that candidates become cautious about that. Right. Thank you. Yes, Umesh.
Yeah. Hi. Good evening, everyone. My name is Umesh Goel. I graduated from IIT Delhi in 1982 in civil engineering. That's BTech Civil. And immediately after that, I also did 2 years MTech. That was in management and systems. Later on, it has become MBA and all that stuff. So incidentally, my stay in the campus was 7 years, 77 to 84, because BTech at that time used to be 5 years and MTech was 2 years. That's 7 years. During my IIT stay, I was essentially in a Ravli hostel during the BTech part and Shivalik hostel for the MTech. Apart from that, what I was involved during the campus days was I was editor in BSP. I was maintenance secretary of a Ravli hostel, and I was general secretary NSS. So these are my credentials as far as IIT stay is concerned. Thereafter, I've been organizing all the reunions of the batch, starting from Silver, Ruby, and Pearl. And I, along with a couple of more people from our batch, they were the main organizer who contact. See, there was no WhatsApp or anything when we had our Silver. So you had to contact over telephone, or you had to trace and find out the email ID and contact all of them. But we had a decent amount of participation during our reunions. And that is how we are still connected. Now our group has got more than 150 people out of a batch size of around 225. The other connection with IIT is my son also went through JEE and he graduated in 2010 also in civil engineering. So it has been an involvement for a very, very long time. On the professional front, I joined Indian Oil and I retired from there as Executive Director Information System about 3 years back. Thereafter, now I am working with Ernst and Young as a advisor, ERP and digital. So that is as far as my background is concerned. Now, on my main thought, that is something which I have observed over the past 40 odd years is people are not connected. See, you might be having, I don't know how many people during this Zoom call or how many people participate during the election, but essentially, especially during the first 20, 25 years, people are too busy in their career, in the family and all other things. So my main focus is how to get people together. Whether by, I mean, options could be very many. You can have batch coordinator, something like that. And the other idea is that when the alumni, especially the younger lot, when they cannot come physically to the campus or the alumni association, we should take alumni association to them. So on that basis, we should have many more chapters. I know there are a lot of chapters still going on and they are strong also, including US and other countries. But still, there is a lot of scope for improvement. And believe me, a lot of alumni, especially the senior ones, they have got a lot of ideas. They are interested into investing in startups, but they don't know the avenues as far as connect with IIT is concerned. So they look out to other avenues. Now, if they are connected to IIT, yes, in that case, instead of maybe funding some other startup, they would prefer funding the campus or the alumni network only. So the main focus is connect, either with the alumni, whether batch wise or not, especially the younger lot. I mean, let's say now the people who have graduated after 2000. These are the people who are extremely busy with their personal thing, whether it is professional front or the family front or other issues. So they want to do, but they don't have the time. So in order to take care of that time factor, we have to go to them rather than they coming. Once the person reaches 50 years, 55 years of age, yes, then he recollects, I was there in the campus, I should reconnect. That is the reason why we had lesser participation during our silver reunion and more participation during our ruby reunion. Because people are relatively free now. They want avenues to get together, they want avenues to contribute, and maybe avenues to invest. So with this gathering of 21 people in the EC, obviously, there's a lot of experience as far as working of EC is concerned because 2/3 people remain. It's only 1/3 who join afresh. So yes, along with that, what we bring to the table is the seniority part. We have worked through the career. We have almost finished with our career. We have time, we have energy, and we have the experience. So that is what essentially I'm thinking of bringing to the table. All other ideas are, or all other things, they will emerge from this connect. So these are the only 2 points what I have focused on. Obviously, if you go through, you can find 1,000 points in flowery language also. But on my experience basis, I say these are the only 2 things. If you take care of these 2 things, everyone else is sorted out. I'm sure I have not exceeded my brief and I have finished during that. That's all I had to say. Thank you. Open to questions if any.
Any questions? I think you can raise hand so that we can take questions. I think no questions.
Aparna wants to answer.
Aparna. Yeah, Aparna. Yes.
So I don't
Please
have
go
a
ahead.
I don't have a question, but I really want to say I really loved your idea that we should take alumni association to our alums across the globe and the world we live in. We always say, like I'm from the finance world, we always say that we have to take the finance to everyone. The way you were saying, so that resonates completely. As this group, whosoever selected or doesn't get selected, that doesn't matter. But as a passionate fellow alums, we are here, we should make all the conscious effort to connect with the students and alums. So I really loved your thought.
That's
Just
right.
wanted to
Thank
say
you.
that.
Thank you, Aparna.
Any other questions? So no questions. We can move to the next candidate. It's
Thank you.
Dipankar. Thank you, Umesh. It was a nice presentation you have given, and so we can move to the next one, Mr. Dipankar. Dipankar is not here. Okay, whenever he joins, we will take him. So our next is Mr. Sanjeeva Shivesh. So welcome, Sanjeeva. We'd love to hear your thoughts and ideas. So you can start.
Yeah, thanks, Sanjay. Thanks. Good to see all of us. And, I really want all of us to, I really want to build what Umesh started. And the real challenge, which I've also mentioned, is, we are about 70,000 alumni, maybe here and there, few thousands plus or minus. Now, if you really look at elections, only about 3,000 odd vote, right? Or if you really look at this whole word called engagement, the engagement, while Alumni Association tries and do a lot of work, a great engagement really comes from a lot of very simple things. Just to build on that thought, for example, every Sunday, our batch assembles at IIT for morning walk, right? And it's a great concept. So why just 91 batch? It could be multiple batches, and you don't need any other, get together. We still will need for different purposes. But if this is anchored by a little thing, which is anchored by Alumni Association, a lot of people in NCR or any other places, they can all congregate a Sunday and engagement happens, right? Conversations are the things which define engagement, right? And only when those things happen, then people will start putting posts, photos, selfies. We live in the age where, it's dynamic, pictures tell stories, and those things happen. So I really think the biggest motive for me is to bring as many people to IIT campus and have this solid engagement between people through multiple things. Now, we are having this election and we are having 20, maybe 7 seats. And even last time I made this point, why don't we have a batch ambassador, right? And it's very simple stuff, right? And only then you have something which integrates across batches. So there is a structural change which could be required in the body. And I don't know how it's going to happen, but if I'm there and if it's a cause which I passionately associate with, then I'm going to speak about it, right? Again, I want everyone to pause and ponder on the strength of these 70,000, right? All of us have, in our career journeys, we have added a lot of uniqueness, and those uniqueness mostly stays with us. Now, what if we create a solid mentoring platform, right? So Founders Club was a great initiative, and I work with a lot of founders, right? So in the last 10, 15 years, I have incubated about 700-800 startups. But look at the collective power of 70,000 accomplished people who you bring in and create a mentoring platform. It's not just about student, alumni to student mentoring. It could be alumni to alumni mentor, right? So for example, someone like Kalpen, who's very accomplished, he can become a CEO coach to the next gen, right? So those are the ideas which are possible, and those are ideas which will make this whole thing, coalesce into a powerful unit. Right now, it's all disjointed, light efforts, not very disciplined efforts. And those are the things that I want to propose. Now, just to build on one more example, we created Founders Club. And many of us want to offer our services, right? So the question is whether we want to be a listing service or we can create it into a vibrant marketplace. And it's all possible, right? It's not necessarily, all the marketplaces have been created by IIT Delhi alumni. So why can't we create an alumni marketplace where things can happen? A combination of products and services can be exchanged. And all those things are possible. It will also enrich the alumni body which can then be, everything grows only when funds are available, right? So we need ideas, we need to be creative, and I think I really want to do that. My sole motive is to have a deepened engagement, solid alumni connection, be there for the greater good, enhance the brand IIT through the work of alumni. And only when more and more alumni start coming up, showing their faces, talking, there are enough reputed people all across, right? And right now I ran College Youth Ideathon in partnership with IIT Delhi, and we invited professors from Stanford, right? And in the modicum of the bureaucracy of IIT, some things are difficult, but if it is driven by alumni, things happen very fast, right? So we all know we really can do a lot. Basically, nation building is the cause. We need to generate funds. Philanthropy is important. And what I have said is several small things, right? You can have T20 or T10, right? India loves cricket, so you can have inter-batch cricket. You can really have nice fun days. You can have every month volunteering days, right? Dedicate fourth Sunday of every month is a volunteering day, or the first Sunday of every month is a volunteering day. And for some reason we can, so these are the things which can keep drawing people. That is the sole purpose. As I said, the mission is to reignite the bonds of people and build a truly vibrant community at IIT Delhi through the alumni power, right? All of us are unique. We have to leverage that power. That's it from my side.
Thank you, Sanjeeva. I think very impressive. So anybody would like to ask questions or put up any questions to Sanjeeva?
मस्ती होनी चाहिए, खाली
हाँ,
serious काम नहीं होना चाहिए, और मस्ती होनी चाहिए.
Of course,
I
of
think
course,
it
of
was
course.
a fabulous, he said, strengthening IIT Delhi brand. I think if our IIT Delhi brand gets strengthened, we all would go up. So I think it was fabulous to call out that. And second thing I loved is Sanjeeva ji, you took my words. I was about to say that we all can leverage from Kalpenji's experience. A lot of years IIT and IM experience, and we can leverage it a lot for the youngster and all of us.
I immediately must put a disclaimer that
Yes, you should.
I cannot be endorsing any
Yes.
opinion, but I love all your ideas. Every one of you has very good thoughts and ideas, but collectively, I'm sure you should be able to contribute, whether you are in EC or not, but you are always welcome. I like Sanjeev's idea always. In fact, last year also, I appreciated it openly. Thanks.
So timely intervened, Kalpin. So we have our next candidate, Mr. Sudhir Ranjan. Sudhir ji, you can start your soapbox now.
Yeah, hello everyone. So I would like to briefly introduce myself. Instead of 4 years, I spent only 2 years in IIT Delhi campus because I did Master in Science in Chemistry. I graduated in 1992, and then I moved to IIT Kanpur for my PhD. And thereafter, I went to Taiwan, and I learned a lot of things in Taiwan, how the university functions over there, how alumni just build the reputation of the university. And then I moved to United States to spend several years in a startup at Carnegie Mellon and working in the area of material science. And then I transitioned my entire career to pharmaceutical industry. And currently I'm consider myself a pharmaceutical professional, a scientist by profession, and working in drug development. I have not been active. I didn't do too much for alumni, but last year I attended across the batch IIT alumni meeting in the Department of Chemistry. And it was one of the wonderful interaction I ever found and I ever had across the batch from 1980, 1974, all the way up to 2019, 2022. So you can think about it, every 5 years, generation changes, thought process changes. So I had opportunity to interact with several different generation and several different people who had different types of thought, multiple idea to exchange. And that basically inspired me to engage in alumni activity. So, I mean, I could have come through a different way, but I thought I came across that I can participate in executive committee. So I'm running for election. And the main emphasis that I would prefer and I would like to participate in that, we live in the era of interdisciplinary science and engineering. So we should promote cross-functional event. Like we can find chemical engineering, chemistry, cross-functional event or cross-functional, any 2, 3 or multiple, so that we have a better coordination. And secondly, I mean, Sanjeev had also mentioned the same thing, that across the batch, maybe one of the ideas we can have alumni meeting. In that case, it will help a student or the younger alumni to find mentor in the field of whatever they want to do through startups or through other activities, through incubation or academic activities. I think those engagement, I personally believe, will help expand IIT brand globally. It's already a quite powerful brand. I live in the United States. Currently, I'm visiting my hometown. I'm in Patna right now. And I find that the US chapter, at least from my side, I'm in science, so I don't see any interaction between the engineering side and other departmental. So it lacks communication. I would prefer to engage in the United States, and the greater goal we all know is resource generation. I mean, that we all know. Creativity and innovation, I think one of the aspects for alumni to participate more on that. And we have 25 plus years of experience. We can share our thought through some, as I said, cross-functional event to collaborate and provide our input, engage with them, get them. There are many youngsters who have beautiful ideas, but they don't know how to work in collaborative fashion in multiple departments. So those things I think I have emphasis on, and I would like to engage in those activities. And then I definitely I'm quite new to this thing, and I will continue my participation, gain some insight what exactly happening. I have not extensively seen the activities, and provide my input whether I win or not, but I would keep myself active. Thank you.
That's great. I think, Suryaji, you have said it well. Whether you win or not, you will continue to working. That's a very positive thing. I have actually loved it. So I think any questions for Sudhirji?
I don't have question, but I have a reminder for Sudhir that we spent a lot of time with his batchmate Praveen Shankar in that room. If you can now remember.
Yeah, I remember. We had discussion in our 1992 group. Yeah, I remember.
So I presume that there are no questions for Sudhirji. So we can move to the next candidate, Sareen. Sareen is here. I think Sareen, you can start your soapbox here.
Sure. Hi. My name is Sareen Suarez. I am class of 2021. So I graduated from civil engineering and was in Karakoram hostel. In the hostel, I only held the post of editor for the newsletter while on campus. Other than that, I don't think I held any position on campus. After campus, I went to IIM Bangalore, did an MBA there. After that, I joined the Bharti Group, worked there for about 12 years, left them across India, Africa, in various finance positions. I left them in 2015. For the next 4 years, I tried to do stuff on my own, setting up something, but that didn't work out. Then I moved on to financial consulting. In 2019, I moved to Canada. I'm now based in Toronto, and I work for an analytics firm called Think 360, which is an India-based. I manage their finance team. So that's about me. In terms of what I would like to do for the EC is just to help them increase outreach. That is sort of my single point agenda. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Sareen. Any questions for Sareen? Any questions? I presume that there are no questions for Sareen. So we can move to our next candidate, Aparna. So Aparna, you can start.
Namaskar. I am Aparna Saraugi. I did my MBA from IIT Delhi from 2004 to 2006. So as you would know, that was the time DMS, Department of Management Studies, was just starting. So I took a lot of initiatives at DMS to strengthen the IIT Delhi Management Studies brand. So worked extensively with a lot of corporates so that we have a good placement, and we got a lot of new companies on our campus to get the good placements. Worked with the alumni association to get the support of senior alums, so that because we all know, as we were talking about, that we have around 65 to 70,000 alums, and they are at a very, very good positions, and they are ready to give back. So worked with the alums to strengthen our placement and mentorship at DMS. I started the newsletter at that time. Post my MBA from a Department of Management Studies at IIT Delhi, I have been working with the leading investment banks like Deutsche Bank, and right now I'm a director at NetWest Group. I also chair some of the initiatives at NetWest Group on diversity, equity, and inclusion. Around 10 years back, I got the blessing to be part of executive committee at IIT Delhi Alumni Association. And during the 3 years, I feel really proud of what we have achieved. So I started a first of its kind initiative where we started supporting women entrepreneurs across the India. So what we did was we created a platform called Women Entrepreneurship and Empowerment. And I invited a lot of senior alums and from IIT Delhi who were mentoring these women entrepreneurs. Somebody was helping us in marketing, somebody was helping us how to make a strategy, how to get a technology. And our initiative, which was called WEE, Women Entrepreneurship Empowerment, has generated more than 500 successful women entrepreneurs in India across the sectors. When they joined us, they mostly had the idea, and now they are successful. And I think that's the best way to strengthen IIT brand. And as we all know, our IIT alums, they want to give back to the society. And we was a platform which we created to give back to the society, give back to the economy. I really want to be part of this executive committee. The reason is I want to take some of the initiatives further. One of the initiatives which I really want to take further, and I need the support of this group, is we know that when there are more women in the leadership position and in the board performs better. But still, that is not the case. Most of the Indian companies do not have that many women as a woman. So I spoke with a lot of women leaders from IIT Delhi. They really want to take that leap, but there is no such platform that exists. If I would be given an opportunity to be the part of the executive committee, I really want to work with the president, sir, and the other office bearer and the alumni association to take that. I really want to create a platform where our women leaders can actually be in the board, and that strengthen our Indian economy. I really want to take the initiative to strengthen alumni and student relation. I have been mentoring DMS from years. I do a lot of mentorship for other colleges. Like I sit on the board of Accelerate Sustainability. I am a guest lecturer at IIM Sirmaur and various other colleges. I really want to involve in the new technology, make sure we strengthen entrepreneurship, we get alum together, and we create a platform that we are not just strengthening the IIT, just each other, but giving back to the economy, giving back to the society. That's the reason I'm requesting for the votes, and that's the only reason I want to be part of the alumni committee. My experience would be less than all of you, but that's a thought and that's a passion. I really want to work with you all.
Thank you, Aparna. I think you have finished. So any questions for Aparna?
I really like the point that she made about supporting women in directorship position, and I think it's a big thought leadership and opportunity for a place like IIT, and it should be done.
Great. No other questions? I think I see Dipankar Pal has joined. So I think I will invite now Dipankar Pal on the board. Dipankar, are you? I can see you. You are here. Dipankar, he is still not here. So I think he is not able to. I don't know where he is, but my screen. Yeah, Dipankar.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, Dipankar, we can hear you.
Yeah.
So I think.
Actually, yeah. So
Are you
actually,
ready?
I'm traveling, so that's the reason why probably my connectivity is not great. So I'm just muting the video and only concentrating on the audio so that we can make most use of the bandwidth. Can you hear me all?
Yes, we can hear you, Dipankar. So I think you can start.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
super.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Sanjay and Kalpin. I graduated in 1984. We recently had our Ruby reunion in IIT Delhi, and I did my BTech in electrical engineering. Now, ever since I had either been involved in non-formal or formal education. First 14 years, I was into non-formal education, doing what could be broadly called a nation-building exercise in academic. And then I joined a formal academic institution, both worked in United Kingdom and in India in different universities, including a short period when I was director of Northeastern Regional Institute of Science and Technology, which is a central university. And now I am at the twilight of my career. I'm 64, going to be 64 soon. I am a professor from microelectronics in BITS, Goa. Now, I feel that primarily IIT has been, or all IITs have been educational institutions. So as an executive member, we have to ensure that we create and maintain an educational environment, because nowadays you have a very tough competition and you have all kinds of ranking and all that. So we should not be going back or slipping back. So that's the primary objective. Primary objective, after all, is academia. Of course, fundraising and other things which the alumni must do, that is important. But then most important is perhaps maintaining the academic ambience. And in that, in that context, I think I can contribute meaningfully because I have a long experience in academics, in higher education, both in different leading universities of India as well as in 2 different universities of United Kingdom. And of course, I'm an IIT graduate. So I think I have that experience, and age is definitely on my side because I have long experience and I can contribute meaningfully. I think that's all I had to add right now.
Thank you, Dipankar.
Yeah.
So, any questions for Dipankar? सब लोग people are very happy, like no questions, like what I was saying, everything is going in a. We believe you, sir. What you are saying, everyone
Probably they are waiting and watching.
Everyone is that mood. So I think I see no hand raised. So we can move to the next candidate, Dharmendra. Dharmendra
Thank
is
you,
here.
Sanjay.
Yeah.
हेलो गुड इवनिंग एवरीबॉडी। तो मेरा नाम धर्मेंद्र है और मैं अभी जयपुर में रह रहा हूँ और आई डिड माय बीटेक इन सिविल इंजीनियरिंग इन 2007 और उसके बाद मैंने 1-2 साल तक जॉब किया। उसके बाद मैं टीचिंग लाइन में आ गया। मैं एलन कैरियर इंस्टीट्यूट में फिजिक्स पढ़ाता था, तो 10 साल तक मैंने फिजिक्स पढ़ाया। उसके बाद अभी रिसेंटली 2 महीने पहले मैंने स्विच कर दिया और अभी मैं एक स्टार्टअप के साथ काम कर रहा हूँ। ये प्रोफेशनल नेटवर्किंग का स्टार्टअप है और एक कंपनी के साथ भी काम कर रहा हूँ जो टेक सॉल्यूशन प्रोवाइड करवाती है, सेल्स, मार्केटिंग, वीडियो क्रिएटिंग टाइप्स। हम मतलब सभी तरह की सर्विसेज देते हैं और इसके साथ एक पिज़्ज़ा चेन भी हम रन कर रहे हैं। तो अभी एक्चुअली आप सभी लोगों की बातें मैंने सुनी, बहुत ही अच्छे आइडियाज़ आप सभी लोगों के हैं और एक्चुअली मैं यहाँ पर जयपुर में आप मतलब जितने भी आइडियाज़ आपने बताए लगभग मैं इन पे वर्क कर रहा हूँ। लाइक यहाँ पर हमारा एक पेन आईटी जयपुर चैप्टर बना हुआ है, तो उसमें लगभग 1000 के करीब लोग हैं, 1000 के करीब लोग हैं उसमें। तो अभी ये 2015 में हमने ये क्रिएट किया था और उसमें जितने भी आईआईटी से पास आउट लोग हैं और जो जयपुर में स्टे कर रहे हैं तो उनका ये ग्रुप बना हुआ है। तो बेसिकली इसमें 1000 लोगों में से लगभग 500-600 लोगों को मैंने ऐड किया है और इसको मतलब बहुत अच्छे से रन भी हम कर रहे हैं। तो इसमें मतलब मुझे ये लगता है कि इतना एक्टिव ग्रुप आज तक मैंने नहीं देखा, क्योंकि इसमें सभी तरह के लोग हैं। इसमें ब्यूरोक्रेट्स भी हैं, इसमें जो नए बच्चे आते हैं जिनको स्टार्टअप्स करने होते हैं, एंटरप्रेन्योर्स भी हैं, इसमें इन्वेस्टर्स भी हैं, फाउंडर्स भी हैं, सभी तरह के लोग हैं। और हाँ, हमारी एक ऑर्गेनाइजिंग कमेटी बनी हुई है, तो उस ऑर्गेनाइजिंग कमेटी में भी हूँ। तो मोस्टली हम क्या करते हैं कि जैसा कि आप सभी लोगों ने बताया, मुझे अच्छा लगता है लोगों को एक दूसरे से कनेक्ट करना, और मैं वही कर रहा हूँ यहाँ पर इस ग्रुप के साथ। तो मैं देखता हूँ कि जो लाइक माइंडेड जो लोग होते हैं उनको मैं एक साथ करता हूँ। जैसे कुछ लोग म्यूजिक लवर होते हैं, तो मैंने एक म्यूजिक पेन आईटी म्यूजिक का ग्रुप बनाया, हम उसके इवेंट्स करवाते रहते हैं। कुछ स्पोर्ट्स लवर हैं, मैंने उनका एक ग्रुप बनाया। स्पोर्ट्स के इवेंट्स होते रहते हैं, मतलब हर मंथ में 1-2 इवेंट्स हो जाते हैं, कभी क्रिकेट का, कभी बैडमिंटन का। और उसके अलावा हमारे पेन आईटी के होली और दिवाली मिलन बहुत ही अच्छे से हम ऑर्गेनाइज करवाते हैं। मोस्टली मैं ही ऑर्गेनाइज करवाता हूँ, इनिशिएटिव लेता हूँ, फिर एक टीम तैयार करता हूँ, फिर हम वर्क डिवाइड करते हैं और एकदम बहुत अच्छे से एग्जीक्यूट करवाते हैं उसको। होली दिवाली तो हमारे बहुत ही अच्छे गेट टुगेदर होते हैं। उसके अलावा बिजनेस गेट टुगेदर भी होती है, कोई स्पीकर भी को भी हम इनवाइट करते हैं बहुत बार। और उसके अलावा म्यूजिक इवेंट्स भी हो जाते हैं बहुत सारे। तो मेरा जो मेन मोटो होता है लोगों को एक दूसरे से कनेक्ट करना। और जैसे नए बच्चे आते हैं जो स्टार्टअप्स कर रहे होते हैं, मैं उनको इन्वेस्टर्स वगैरह से कनेक्ट करवा देता हूँ, मेंटोर्स वगैरह से कनेक्ट करवा देता हूँ, या जो उनके जो फील्ड के लोग हैं जिसमें वो स्टार्टअप्स वगैरह कर रहा है उसके फील्ड के लोगों से मैं कनेक्ट करवा देता हूँ। क्योंकि लगभग सभी लोगों को मैं जानता हूँ, क्योंकि सभी लोगों को मैंने कनेक्ट किया है ग्रुप में, लगभग लोगों को। और जब मैं इवेंट्स वगैरह करवाता हूँ तो भी लोगों से जानकारी होती रहती है, लोगों से मैं मिलता रहता हूँ। तो इस तरह से सभी इस सारे जो पेन आईटी ग्रुप है जयपुर चैप्टर, इसको मैंने बहुत ही मतलब मैंने और हमारी एक टीम है, हमने बहुत ही अच्छे से इसको ऑर्गेनाइज और मेंटेन कर रखा है। और इन फ्यूचर भी अभी मैंने एक वेबसाइट भी बनाई है जिसमें सभी जितने भी पेन आईटी जयपुर चैप्टर के लोग हैं उसको हम उसमें ऑन बोर्ड कर रहे हैं। उसके बाद आपको किसी भी तरह के लाइक माइंडेड पर्सन की अगर ज़रूरत होती है, मान लीजिए कि आपको कोई स्पोर्ट्स से रिलेटेड पर्सन की ज़रूरत है, म्यूजिक से रिलेटेड पर्सन की ज़रूरत है, तो आप वहाँ पर उसको शॉर्ट कर सकते हैं और आप उनसे मिल सकते हैं, बात कर सकते हैं। इस तरह से एक वेबसाइट भी बनाई है हमने और मैंने ही उसको डिज़ाइन दिया था। तो ये सब हम कर रहे हैं। और बाकी मैं जब आईआईटी में था तो मैं इंटर आईटी बैडमिंटन भी खेल चुका हूँ मैं, और मैं नेशनल प्लेयर हूँ बैडमिंटन का। तो और इसके साथ साथ मैं आर्टिस्ट भी हूँ, अच्छा मैं स्केच वगैरह बहुत अच्छे बनाता हूँ। आई एम गुड सिंगर ऑल्सो, आई एम गुड डांसर ऑल्सो। और स्क्रिप्ट राइटर भी हूँ मैं, बहुत अच्छी स्क्रिप्ट भी लिख लेता हूँ। और यूट्यूबर्स भी हूँ, मेरा एक यूट्यूब चैनल भी है, मैंने उसको काफ़ी रन करवाया था। तो ये जितनी भी चीज़ें हैं, तो इन सब की हेल्प से मैं लोगों को कनेक्ट करने की कोशिश करता हूँ। जैसे म्यूजिक में का मेरे को शौक है, तो हम म्यूजिक इवेंट करवाते हैं। आर्टिस्ट मैं आर्ट स्केच वगैरह बनवाता हूँ, तो लोगों को जो भी किसी का भी बर्थडे होता है या कुछ खास ओकेजन होता है तो मैं उसको स्केच बना के देता हूँ। इसी तरह से बैडमिंटन का हमारा एक अलग ग्रुप बना हुआ है जिसमें हमारे पेन आईटी के बहुत सारे लोग जुड़े हुए हैं, और हम वीक में 1-2 बार बैडमिंटन का इवेंट भी करवाते हैं, खेलते रहते हैं, साथ में मिलते हैं। तो इस तरह से मैंने लाइक माइंडेड लोगों को एक साथ इकट्ठा करके और उनको कनेक्ट करने के लिए यहाँ पर बहुत प्रयास किए हैं। अब बाकी आप लोगों ने भी बहुत अच्छे अच्छे आइडियाज दिए हैं एंड आई वुड लाइक टू वर्क विद यू ऑल, मतलब सभी के साथ मिलकर बहुत काम करके बहुत अच्छा लगेगा। और एक्चुअली मेरे को इसके बारे में पता नहीं था, एग्जीक्यूटिव कमेटी के बारे में। तो मेरे कुछ फ्रेंड्स हैं, उन्होंने मेरे को बताया कि यू आर वर्किंग लाइक दिस इन पेन IIT जयपुर चैप्टर, तो आपको यहाँ पर भी आना चाहिए ताकि हम मिलकर बहुत अच्छा काम कर सकते हैं। तो मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा सभी लोगों से मिलकर और सभी लोगों से बातें करके, और आगे भी उम्मीद करेंगे कि साथ मिलकर बहुत अच्छा काम करेंगे और एक अच्छे लेवल तक लेके जाएंगे इस एलुमनाई एसोसिएशन को। थैंक यू।
Thank you, Dharmendra. I think you spoke well. So, any questions for Dharmendra? क्या बात है भाई? Nobody is asking questions. Nothing.
I
Okay,
don't have
okay.
I don't have any question, but
Sanjeeva.
I have hello, am I audible?
Yeah. Sanjeeva, please.
Yeah, Brijmon here. So I don't have such a question, but I have a request. But I will love to have my scratch on my birthday from Dharmendra ji. So thank you.
Sure.
And I love the energy. How you spoke, how you freely put yourself in front of everyone. Whether we are so much kind of expert people here, not me. So that's a good thing about you. So keep it up, Dharmendra ji. Thank you so much. It was lovely to listen.
थैंक यू सो मच सर। और मुझे लगता है कि ये जो टॉक है तो कुछ मजेदार भी होनी चाहिए, नॉट फॉर्मल टाइप्स लग रहा है सब कुछ। तो आई लाइक दिस थिंग। और मेरे में आई हैव ए क्वालिटी, sorry.
I think Dharmendra ji, you only need to reply the answer. Your time is over already.
Okay.
So I
Sorry,
think
thank you.
Aparna has raised the hand. Aparna.
Thank you.
So maybe Dharmendra ji, next time we'll hear your song.
Yeah, that's great.
Sure.
Even I would love to hear the song. So I'm also a music lover, Dharmendra ji. You can note my name. Note down my name. Okay, Sanjeeva, you wanted to say something?
No, I think incredible. I loved what Dharmendra spoke.
Okay. So next we have Saurav.
Hello.
So, yes, Saurav, you can start. Yes,
Am I audible?
Yeah, very much audible, I think.
Yeah. So Dharmendra brought a smile on everybody's face. It's a good thing. It was an incredible pitch by him. So a brief about myself. I'm Saurabh, a BTech graduate in civil engineering, 2008 pass out, an engineer by training and an entrepreneur by choice. I have around 12 years of work experience with various corporates in real estate field. So worked with construction contractors and real estate fields for almost about 12 years. And in 2020, I left the job and started my own venture. It's called Newty, which operates in packaged food sector. So my journey blends a strong technical background with passion for building purpose-driven businesses. Post my stints with various corporates in real estate. About my involvement with alumni associations. So over the years, I have on and off been involved in alumni events and reunions. And every time I felt the same thing, that हमारे पास एक rock solid network है, talent है, बस थोड़ा सा और ignition चाहिए. And that's what I bring on table, ignition. I know a lot of great initiatives are already in place. My aim is not to restart or reinvent anything because a lot is already being done at IIT Delhi Alumni Association. My work would be to reinforce and reimagine them with energy, creativity, and execution. So there are 5 areas where I want to work, where I want to contribute. Being a startup hustler, being a startup founder, all 5 areas are more or less around startups only. So first area is corporate startup connect. I want to help build curated sector-specific matchups between alumni startups and corporate leaders. So like some events, like some themed demo days, जहाँ मिलना सिर्फ एक formal meeting ना हो, but एक fruitful discussion हो between corporates and startups. The second area where I want to work is alumni angels and VC networks. So I want to work on small theme-based angel groups. I know we already have IIT Delhi angel groups, and a lot of angel groups are already running. And as I think Sanjeeva sir has already mentioned that a lot of IIT Delhi investors or seniors would love to invest in IIT Delhi's startups. So that's what the idea is. That's what my dream is. कि अपने IIT Delhi के startups अपने ही IIT के seniors से funding पाएं. So that's a dream. The third area is mentorship circles. This point was also raised by one of our senior. I think Sanjeeva sir has only raised that mentors. So founders at different stages, they need different kind of guidance. If that guidance is provided to a startup founder, he gets on track. So being a startup founder, I have also felt lost at a lot of time. So that's what the idea is. Ki no one should feel lost in this journey of entrepreneurship. Fourth area where I want to work is industry forums. So we already have a lot of domain-based and industry-specific WhatsApp groups and communities running. I want to bring together alumni by different domains. An idea here is that conversations should turn into real collaborations. Then the area I want to work on is alumni engagement and events. A lot of things are already being done in different kinds of events, reunions, engagements, which association already work on. Some ideas I could think of were some like pop-up city meetups, some reel-worthy alumni stories, short-form podcasts, and some virtual fests with creative themes like nostalgia or career transition or innovation, something like that. My closing lines would be this isn't just a position for me. It's a platform to turn this network into a real force with fellow alumni and fellow association members. जहाँ कनेक्शन सिर्फ एक collaboration या दोस्ती का ना हो बल्कि एक growth का connection हो. I want to serve this community with all heart, hustle, and humility because IIT Delhi is not just where we studied; it's where we belong. Thank you so much.
I think very well said, Saurabh. That's
Thank
a
you,
great
sir.
thing. And any questions for Saurabh? Any observations? Any questions? So you want to finish everything in time. I think that's the motto. So our next candidate is Braj Mohan. Yes, Braj. You can
Hi,
start the soapbox.
Hello, everyone. Again, and thank you, Sanjay sir, for organizing such a wonderful, interesting session. I am Braj Mohan, as you know my name now, and I did my MTech in computer application in 2009, and that was a JCA program, and now that program has been closed. I don't know why. And that was the interdisciplinary program in which mathematics, electrical engineering, and computer science were all together. And nowadays, where the interdisciplinary things has been immersed so much that we are working whether in machine learning or AI or something else, deep learning. And we found ourselves that being an alumni, we don't have our that recognition which we have lost. So what my motto was in the starting on the last year, I came to know that maybe around 2015 or 2018, that course was closed. So I started to talk all the JCA people so that we can request to the IIT that that course should be revoked so that the people come together in such an interdisciplinary in a great course, and we have great legacy also that the people from the JCA courses now even not in the manager, they are running so many of things. So that was my motto in the starting the last stage that when I was thinking. I did my MTech. After that, I was teaching in Delhi University. So it has been 15 years to me. In my teaching experiences, I have organized so many things, whether you talk about conferences, workshop, or symposia. So I have great experience in all these terms to organizing such a things. And now I am submitting my PhD also from Delhi University only. And I utilize my that IIT knowledge in computer application to my mathematics field. And now what I am doing in my research, the people around the globe are working on my work. So that was the beauty of the IIT, what I actually avail. But now I see that we are lacking such interdisciplinary thing to our new generation. So that was my motto, that I have to come here, I have to talk about it, I have to connect the people, that what is the need of such interdisciplinary thing that we can connect to each other. And in that in my course MTech, I did MBA courses also. I think Aparna was from MBA, I think, right? So I did 2 courses from MBA also. So that was a great learning. Whether I was in MBA courses or I'm learning some subjects from electrical or something like that. And last year I founded my publication house. Now I'm working as an entrepreneur. That's my startup. So I am when I was doing the research work, and I came to know that India don't have the databases also, right? When we go to the researches, so we talk about only Scopus and something like that. So that was motto to do something. Are you, Parveen sir, is that timing?
No.
Should I continue?
Yeah, please do. Yeah, please do. Please.
Okay. I thought.
I think Satish. I think if something comes, that will come from the IIT Delhi alumni. This thing.
Yeah. So what is all about that we can connect the people, which can we can utilize the ALMA experts to organize so many things. What we the people has already talked about, whether Umesh ji talk about Connect and Fund, and different people could talk about the Founders Club, and so many things was there. So I want to utilize all my expertise to all these areas that we can have and build up in such a good environment for IIT people, for society, IIT to IIT, also for the society. That's my aim, so that I can connect to that. And recently, when I started to nomination, I talked to all the JCA people, but that was very hard to reach out such a people, because in the last I didn't see any JCA people coming to the alumni executive council. So that means we are losing so many courses also, that the people are very less to connect. So that is my, again, one motto. So I requested them to register, and they are coming forward. So that is a great thing, that we have to find out such a lost thing also, that we can revive them, and we can have great legacy of IIT Delhi, what is we have today, what we proud of. So that's my motto, and I can utilize my expertise in this coming 3 years. So thank you so much for giving me this time. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Braj. Nicely explained everything. Okay. So any observations, any questions for Braj? No? So there are no questions. So we can go to the next candidate. Somil Garg. Somil is here.
So no, sir, we received the message. Is traveling.
So we can
not join.
We can switch him for tomorrow. I think we can keep him tomorrow. And yes, okay. So anybody wants to say anything for a few minutes, for a couple of minutes? Any observations for this thing? Kalpen, President-elect, incoming President.
No. It was, of course, very heartening to see this large number of volunteers wanting to contribute in the right areas. Now, apparently, all that I can say is that, yes, of course, executive committee membership will offer you a strong platform to execute your ideas. Nevertheless, in case if you are strongly committed to anything, you're always welcome. Invariably, every year I repeat the same message and continue to encourage everyone to come to us. Please feel free to share your ideas. Even if you are not in the AC, you are equally welcome and you can drive your initiatives. We will be supporting you. And as long as it is working in the common direction that we all have decided to pursue, I see no reason why you should even hesitate approaching us. So all these ideas are welcome. The networking is the key. The alumni associations are meant for breeding that camaraderie and offering opportunities amongst the community members. And we are in such a strong position and so well placed that we can really pursue any kind of opportunities for any of the alum across the globe. So my submission to all of you, I loved your ideas. I would be very happy if we can pursue all of them. But at the same time, if we are unable to do it, you're free to come back to us and remind us that something is missing. We will be more than happy to take it forward. Thanks once again for participating.
So,
I mean, this is keeping the
right,
Socratic traditions alive. So I'm very happy to see this participation. All the best to all of you.
so that was Kalpin Shukla, the incoming president. Now, if Gaurav wants to say something, he's going to the secretary next year. He wants to say something to his observations.
Thank you everyone for joining this soapbox. It is heartening to see over 20 candidates, competing for 7 seats. That always increases the vote out, and it was very interesting to see and hear all the ideas from different ages, from 82 to 2010. I think we heard different ideas. If you become part of EC, very good. If not, you are still welcome to join and contribute to the association, and we have our doors open for all of you. We will try to implement what we have learned. So soapbox are always good for us, where we get to some new ideas which we can inculcate and implement in the next year. Thank you everyone for joining in, and yes,
So-
looking forward to seeing many of you in the EC.
Okay, we have one hand raised. Pankaj Kapadia. Pankaj, you want to say something?
Good evening, sir. Sir, I have a request. RO sir, Sanjay sir. Hello.
Yes.
Sir, my soapbox is scheduled tomorrow for 6 p.m. I am the first candidate. So I was just requesting you that I can be delayed by 15 minutes. So that's a request to you that I should be allowed after 15 minutes after the soapbox.
Okay, consider it done.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
You can join later. Okay. So thank you very much. It's a very heartening to see all of you and listening to so many good ideas. I wish you all the very best for the elections and best of luck. So we will, I think we can call off this call, and best of luck, guys. Lovely seeing you. Great time. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sanjay sir. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Thanks. All the best.